Hey everybody, this is Dr. Bob with Carolina Value Pet Care. So in our particular business or practice, what we do affordable pet care for vaccines, for heartworm medications and things of that nature. We don't deal with respiratory issues and limping dogs and so forth, but we do get questions about dogs that cough on occasion, and I'd like to address it even without doing a full exam. I can at least give some guidelines for dog owners to consider, or cat owners to consider, and before they go to see their full service vet. And quite a common one that we hear about are dogs that if they get really excited, they will start to cough. Now, if I got a little dog that's coughing, I have to consider a lot of things. What's the age of the dog? What are the circumstances when it's coughing? And how old is the dog as well? And if I get an older dog, smaller dog in particular, doing a lot of coughing, absolutely you should get your dog to a full service clinic and have it evaluated for possible cardiac or heart disease. But if it's a dog that you notice it just gets excited and it's running around, it doesn't have any, it doesn't have any, cardiac issues or anything of that nature, but it gets really excited and it starts to cough. And if it's a really little dog, the first thing I'm going to give some consideration to is what we call a collapsing trachea. Now, your trachea is your windpipe. So I'm going to show you an illustration here of what a collapsing trachea looks like. Now, most of you probably don't remember the days when we used to have a paper straw that we would actually, use for drinking milk or whatever, like in school. Now, everything seems to be plastic, but back in the old days when we had a paper straw, if you sucked in, you could collapse that straw, and then to the point where you can't get any more air in there. So how could you open it back up? You have to blow the other way. And essentially that's what happens with a collapsing trachea. So these are, like I said, a little dog problem because you've got the windpipe and it's got these little cartilage rings. Well, you can imagine the smaller the dog, the less, or I should say more, the more flexible or bendable they are. If you've got a big dog, say like a German Shepherd or a Labrador Retriever, they're more robust and they're not going to collapse. Plus you also got a much bigger opening to begin with. So with these little guys, they get really excited. Say you come home from work and they haven't seen you in 5 minutes and you're running around the house and they start coughing. What they've done, they inhaled paper straw style, sucked down their trachea or the windpipe, and the only way they can open it back up is to cough, to kind of blow it back open. So again, that's usually going to be the result of your dogs just get coughing just when they get really excited or something along those lines. There is a medication or a couple of medications out there that can be beneficial if it's an ongoing problem for these issues. Not really a surgical correction for it. It's just the nature of these little dogs. But hopefully that'll give you a better understanding. But always, always, always make sure that you have to eliminate the possibility of it being a cardiac or heart disease. And you can do that with any full service vet. So hope that helps. Thanks.